Day. And today we're talking with Michael Thurmond, who is the CEO of DeKalb County. And we're going to be talking about the importance of vaccines and also a special event that they have coming up tomorrow, Saturday, August 28th. Welcome to the show, Michael Thurmond.
Delighted to be with you, Portia Monique. It's quite an honor.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's talk about the importance of vaccines and the event that you guys have tomorrow on Saturday. What is the event? Where can people find out about it? How can people attend?
Tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the old Sears parking lot, DeKalb County, the DeKalb Board of Health, and McCura Health Center will be hosting a drive-through vaccination event. We also have with us Dikembe Mutombo, the legendary NBA shot blocker, Dominique Wilkins, Miss Dottie Peoples will be performing as well.
Yes.
And legendary saxophonist Milkshake will be there. We're getting people vaccinated. And cherry on top of the cake, everyone who gets vaccinated will receive a $100 debit card.
Wow. So star-studded event, star-studded lineup. Sounds like I should definitely be there, especially to hear Miss Dottie Peoples herself. I am such a fan. However, let's talk about this incentive for the $100 debit card. What is that about? What's the message that we tell to quote unquote naysayers that are skeptical about being incentivized to get vaccinated?
Well, roughly in the African-American community, about 65% of African Americans are unvaccinated. And there have been numerous studies shown, and surveys and polling shows that approximately 1/3 of the unvaccinated population have stated that with a financial incentive, they'll step forward and take the shot. So we recognize that this is not a panacea, not a one-size-fits-all. But when you think about it, 1/3 of the unvaccinated population says, yes, I'll get vaccinated. And we know that the best defense we have against the spread of COVID-19 or the Delta variant is a vaccination.
Wow. So let me ask you this, because in the news, COVID-19 is spiking again, like you said, with the Delta variant, and some of these smaller towns that, in Texas and Louisiana, we see the rates are climbing back up. Why is such an event like this important, and why try to rally people to get vaccinated?
It's a life-saving proposition for yourself, your family, your loved ones, and more importantly, for your community and your country. We see what is happening, not just in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia right now has over 95% occupancy in ICU beds statewide. There are 3 regions in Georgia where you can't get a bed in ICU. People are being diverted to hospitals and to regions where we don't have them. It's not even a decision to be made at this point. We have to do it, and that's why we are offering the incentive. Now think about this portion. The average cost of hospitalizing a COVID patient in Georgia is $30,000.
Wow.
And a large percentage of the people who are being hospitalized are uninsured. So do the math.
Right.
Would you rather invest $100 to get a person vaccinated and to prevent or mitigate the impact of the disease, or would you rather pay $30,000 after a person is infected to try to get them back to health or even to save their lives? And when I think and engage folks, why are we giving them $100? Well, you're giving them $30,000 if they're not vaccinated.
Exactly.
So it's just public policy 101, really, to be honest with you.
So let's talk about the logistics of tomorrow's events. What does one need to participate? Do they need a negative COVID test?
No, if you come, we're giving, by the way, there'll be free COVID tests available on site. You drive up and present yourself, we get the critical data information, and you qualify. It's just that simple. If you have insurance, we can use that, but if you don't, it's no charge. It's a matter of showing up at South DeKalb Mall and getting in a line.
Do they need to bring proof of insurance if they have it?
Yes, if you have it, bring proof of insurance, but it's not required. This is a free vaccination, they're free tests, and anyone who is eligible, 12 and older, can get a vaccination tomorrow.
What forms of identification would they need?
Just simple, any type of legal ID, driver's license, the thing you might take with you if you're going to vote or any other location or to get a check cash. So it's a very simple process.
Well, do they need an appointment? Do they need to make an appointment before they show up?
First come, first serve.
All right. And what if they've already received one dose of the vaccination? Can they come get their second one there, or how does that?
Absolutely. You can get your second shot. We encourage you to bring your vaccination card as evidence of the first shot so that we would know which vaccine you chose initially. But yes, you can get your second shot as well and still get $100.
And still get $100. Now, would the 12-year-olds receive $100 as well?
I'm telling you, the young people who I've seen at other events, the Saturday before school opened, it was quite an exhilarating experience. The answer is yes. Everyone who gets a shot, regardless of age, will get a $100 gift card. So what you need to do is get your girlfriends or get your dogs together. Y'all come down, 3 or 4 in the car. We had one SUV had 8 people. They came in like, that's $800. So they went and partied all night. Yeah, they went out and had a nice time. So think about it. In a family of 3 or 4 or 5 who are eligible, you can generate $500 or $600 income in a household.
Absolutely. Now, I want to talk about the rates in DeKalb County. How are they faring? Are they spiking? Are they dropping? Are they staying level? How are they faring in DeKalb County?
They're increasing here in DeKalb and all across the state of Georgia. Over the last 4 weeks, we've seen a significant increase in the number of infections, hospitalizations, and unfortunately, the number of deaths. The Delta variant is highly contagious, and I think some may make a mistake and think that the Delta variant is COVID-19. It's a totally different disease. It's much more contagious, and we are yet to determine whether or not it's more deadly. It definitely has infected more children. So we've seen more children with the disease, more children being hospitalized, and unfortunately, more deaths among our youth.
Well, so there are a lot of skeptics out there, and people are on social media talking about the scientific facts versus what they believe. What does science tell us about being vaccinated versus not?
All but a very small percentage, I think it's 1% of the people who are hospitalized today are unvaccinated. Even smaller percent of the people who died are unvaccinated. So I don't know what the internet is saying, but the reality is that if you are not vaccinated, your probability of getting infected or being hospitalized and even losing your life is exponentially greater than if you have received a vaccine and are fully vaccinated.
Yes. Now, if people cannot make it to tomorrow's event, when and where else can they find more information and or get vaccinated in DeKalb County?
Well, go to the DeKalb Board of Health, who is one of our partners, MedCura Health, MEDCURA. Go to their websites, and we have excellent professionals who are providing vaccinations on an ongoing basis. You can go to one of those locations or even at some of the pharmacies. CVS and Walgreens, get the information you need, talk to your doctor, but wherever you go, please just go.
Please just go. And with that being said, give us the logistics again of tomorrow's event, just in case people missed it when we first came on, so that they'll know where they can go.
At South DeKalb Mall, at Stonecrest Mall, in Stonecrest. We were at South Dakota last week. So we're going to be at Stonecrest Mall in the city of Stonecrest, there at the old Sears parking lot, beginning at 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. First come, first serve. You can get your first or second shot. Also free COVID testing and a school uniform giveaway. Let me mention that. Our commissioner, Larry Johnson and Marita Davis Johnson, are sponsoring a school uniform giveaway. They have over 500 uniforms.
Wow.
All sizes. Will also be on that campus tomorrow. And so come out and get a vaccine and get to hear Miss Dottie Peoples singing It's an Old Time God. Yes, he is. Brother Milkshake. Kimbe Matumbo, not in my house. Kimbe, I was chief spokesperson, just an amazing brother who's doing so many good things. We'll all be there tomorrow, and all your local and appointed officials indicate.
So in addition to the $100 incentive, we can also get uniforms for our students? Yes,
uniform for your kid, the Cap County resident. Look, we're here to serve. And I just think it's an amazing moment when so many different entities can come together, public, private, to do the right thing for our community. We had over 1,158 people to show up at South DeKalb 2 weeks ago. And we believe we will have an even larger turnout. See, sometimes, Portia, is this myth that, well, Black people won't get vaccinated. That's just not true. The right message. That's why I'm so proud to be here with Rolling Out. It's the right message, the right messengers, and the right media can align to address some of the questions and help people make better decisions.
Last question. What do you have to say about people out there who have a choice between being safe versus sorry?
Well, first of all, either way, we love you. And we shouldn't denigrate people who have questions or may even be skeptical. That's normal. That's just human nature.
Right.
What we have to do is engage in a rational conversation, provide information, and by example, you get vaccinated. If there are people in your family who might be skeptical, your friends, your sorority sisters, or fraternity brothers, you be the change. You deliver the message by your action, and I promise you others will follow.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thurmond. We appreciate you joining us on Rolling Out's Health IQ today. Take care, and we will check in with you tomorrow, and we'll also be at the event. Thank you so
much. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
We're rolling out.
We're rolling out.